why you shouldn't draw on a fucking iPad. So this may seem pretentious and may come off as some like old school Luddite, but drawing on a glowy screen isn't as cool as you think it may be. I know you see all your favorite fucking tat masters fucking blasting designs off out of this fucking world, blowing your mind into goddamn space when they draw on a glowy screen in Procreate, but it is not the way to go about learning to draw. Nothing replaces paper. Nothing will ever replace paper. Paper is king. Pencils and markers and pens are fucking key. Now, I know. Techie, talk, blah, 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 blah. There's so many reasons why paper will always remain the move, and iPads will never replace that in tattooing. First reason right out the gate, tattooing is a handmade craft, made by hand. The way you drag your hand across a piece of paper or glide it across the skin is never the same as the way you'll draw on your iPad, bump things up, flip things over, use circle templates and cheat. You can't do that in real life, and that is why numero uno, you can't use an iPad to learn how to draw, especially for tattooing. You can fake the funk all you want and you can cheat all fucking week, but it is not gonna ever help you or benefit you in the actual aspect of applying a tattoo. Because with an iPad and digital art in general, it's the outcome that matters, efficiency that matters. With tattooing, it's a handmade craft, and it is the application in real time that matters. You can't erase, you can't double tap the fucking excess lines away. You have to make it right the first time. And drawing by hand in real time is let me think for a second. It's directly the same muscle memory you need, pulling those lines on that paper over and over and over, that give you the confidence that you need that is key to pull that line across the skin. An iPad and digital tools in general are tools. They are just that. But they will never replace the skill that you need, that you will lack if you only draw digitally. I have to get going because I have to get home. Today is over. I will continue this conversation with you guys in my studio tomorrow, my other studio. So next scene, we're in the Corona studio. All right, today is a new day. I'm here with Tony. We're at the Corona studio. I made a list on my phone to help assist in this video. So, number 2, tattoo flash painted on iPad. That irks me. That's my, taking my glasses off, I'm steaming up. What do I even say for that? Okay. It's not real. Digital art has no soul. It has no physical value other than marketing capabilities and reproduction capabilities. So if you're designing a t-shirt, or like a sweater or something like that, absolutely, that totally makes sense. Some stickers, some business cards, things like that. Obviously, it's gonna make sense to draw it digitally. You kind of have to. Yeah. But it really has unless, if you paint something on an iPad and you're selling prints, that's all you can sell is prints. Exactly. Unless you're buying that person's iPad to put on your wall, it's not real. And I think the thing that gives tattooing and tattoo art and flash, its value is its physical value. You bought something in return, you have that something. And I guess maybe I'm just old fashioned. I buy records. I like to own my music.
That's what I was about to bring up. You like the records?
Yeah. When I buy art, I want to own my art. I don't want to buy a digital download. I don't trust it. I'm just, I don't know. Maybe that's just an era thing, but
it seems more like temporary.
Yeah, it just doesn't, it's not real, And what made me want to do this video was that I lost a whole page of line drawings on my iPad yesterday when I was supposed to do a bear tattoo, and I don't know where they're at. And that hard work is now displaced. But, if it was here on paper, you know what I mean? Like, drew this 2 years ago, you want some butterflies, there's 6 of them ready to rock right there. That's on my iPad, that can be easily deleted or doodled over and just gone forever into thin air, All right, number 3, right? Number 3, there's no physical hard copy. I just said that. I just said that in number 2.
Yeah.
We did number 2 just now.
Yeah, so you went into 3 without knowing.
Okay, I'm seriously confused. All right, number 4 then. You heard number 3 before without knowing it. I just run on and on and on. Number 4, the pencil. This little piece of plastic right here is $100, and it's really easy to lose. It's really easy to drop and break, and it's a fucking little piece of plastic.
Has to be charged the whole time.
Yeah, and the way you have to charge on the iPad is you plug it into the back of the iPad like this, which is a fucking disaster waiting to happen. I mean, like, I don't even want to talk about it. I might fuck it up. There's dongle situations and little fucking thingies and stuff, but this is not good. The new iPad that just came out, it charges.
Oh yeah, it sticks like
yeah,
that.
it just sticks. That's good. They fixed that problem, but I've been dealing with that problem for a couple of years. I don't know why the fuck they did that. Whatever. Regardless, even if you could plug it in or just put it on the side and wirelessly charge it, whatever, it's still $100 for a fucking piece of plastic that you can't actually draw on anything but this with. I think that's bullshit. The way it comes Cintiq, it doesn't need to be charged and it works on it, but that's probably expensive to replace too. So
Yeah.
I don't know. Again, it's not real. All right, and finally number 5. I feel like drawings tend to look stiff on the iPad. I think that, again, it's gonna go past your natural ability. So I tend to like kind of whip out a line on a piece of paper to kind of show where I want that line to start and where I want that line to end. On the iPad, it's just gonna kind of look the same at the beginning as it does at the end, and you can adjust like the pressure points and make it kind of whip out, but it never has the real actual look that you would have, no doubt, on a fucking piece of paper. So I think that things tend to look like they don't really have much of a soul. You know, you have too many unnatural abilities that you don't have outside of that iPad. Again, digitally making something like that makes sense. Translating that to tattoo process is different, and almost everything I draw on the iPad, I will let the person know, I know it's not that exciting here, but when I tattoo it, I'm gonna do it like this. And a lot of the times when I do draw something on the iPad, I tend to print it out. It tends to be out of scale because I put too much detail in. And I end up having to just hand draw it afterwards. So a lot of things I draw on the iPad, I'll print out, and then I'll hand draw over that for my last finalization, final draft of that. Howdy, come on in. How's it going? When I try to add little flowers to it, it looks cool, but again, it becomes huge again.
Yeah, I see that.
It becomes a big thigh piece again.
I hear you.
This looks good, but I don't know if it looks good on your calf per se. Let's see, turn all the way. Yeah, is it like
A little happy.
Yeah, you might be better off just doing that.
I'm down.
That looks good.
I like that.
You know what? This is what made me want to make this little video I'm talking about to YouTube right now. So, I drew this bear for my boy right here. Had way too much stuff happening in on it, and I was like, ooh, let's add more stuff in on it. We want to put some flowers, we want to put some things. Now it's huge. This needs to be on like a chest or a tummy, or for me to pull that off, I need to go ahead and use a smaller line weight, and now it doesn't really look consistent with the work that I generally tend to make, because now to sacrifice how I work in real life to achieve that look that I made on that iPad. So it's something that I tend to have to hand draw afterwards to give it the real look, because the digital process doesn't really serve real life, I suppose. I don't know. I think the digital art makes sense for digital tattoos. Like if you're doing mandalas and dot work and weird patterns, then you need a fucking computer to do that. You know what I mean? I think if you're just digital tat daddy supreme, then it makes sense to break out all the weird tools in real life to match all your weird tools in your iPad. I guess to end this, what I was trying to say is that for me, having a simple traditional application, having a very not simple, very advanced, funky, robotic application does not match real life for what I make in tattooing. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I think it makes like perfect sense.
Yeah, I think so. All right, let's figure it out. Rawr. All right, cool. Spacing looks good, looks straight. And then you stand up and see how it looks when you're moving around, walking around. That looks good, dude. That looks really good. Dude. Oh shit. Anthony, will you open this? I have no fingernails. Oh wait. Yeah, I have no fingernails.
I wouldn't use my fingernail.
What'd you use?
My fingers. I feel like it would hurt my nails.
You got little baby fingers you can dig underneath? Thank you. The bare necessities.
I liked your title the other day. Not clickbait.
Yeah. There was a couple people mad, like who was like, "You got me," and right out the gate, like a few thumbs down. I'm like, all right, well, I know who those people were. All right, you ready? Yes, sir. Here we go.
That looks really good.
Cordless Cool Man Cody. That's a good one.
Yeah, that is a good one.
Yeah, those look great. Leo did good, and then those are gonna go right there. Big things. I'll do just like 1 more minute, and then I can nitpick and do the little next session. Okay. I think that is almost it. All right. You're crossing the finish line, and. We made it.
Oh,
We made it.
yeah, we made it. We did it.
Nice.
Let me see. I can clean it. Just ran away. Let me clean you up a little bit. Hop up there one more time.
Oh, I thought.
Oh, I still need to clean it.
Okay,
You
okay.
got up right over the
I thought finish line meant fucking hop up.
Just a little bit of a mist. A little bear mist. You're just a bear in a forest, and you're just enjoying the morning mist. Do you feel it?
Yeah, I feel it.
That's how this bear's voice is. Yeah!
Baby bear. Oh, goddamn.
Very beginning, yeah, the very beginning and the very end are always the worst. You know?
Yeah, that's true.
Especially when you know.
Because you're counting the
Yeah,
seconds.
when you know that it's like you're almost there.
That's
it's
why I don't
like-
ask questions, because I'm like, he's almost done.
Yeah, it's- honestly, it's kind of good, like, on my part, if I get away with it, to lie and be like, oh, we still have lots of time to go, then you're like, whoa, it's done, oh my god.
No, yeah, that's usually worked out in the past very well.
Right.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's good hanging out with
You
you.
want that puppy up?
Yeah. It's a big puppy.
You know, it's a big boy.
Get him safe, dude.
Yes, sir.